Hey, Cardinals fan and Chuck Dupree. Man, were you guys already in the chat room before I went live? Because you guys were like on it quickly. That's like amazingly fast. Yeah, I came in a couple minutes early just to chat, kind of let you guys know what's going on, and because I want to start at 3 o'clock the actual opening of the packs, so I figured I'd come in a few minutes early. So man, you guys are on it though. I literally just hit connect. And once it said connected to the chat, Cardinals fan and you, Chuck, popped up instantly. That was pretty quick. So, and Chuck, I apologize. I just got home maybe 10 minutes ago, so I've not even seen your video yet. I was hoping to have seen it before I went live today so I could talk about it, and I can't talk about it because I didn't see it yet. So that's the first thing I'll do when I finish my stream. I did catch the opening minute or two when Donald showed it on his channel. But no, I've just been running around all day. It's been crazy. I have not eaten a thing. No breakfast, no lunch. The grandkids have been screaming. It's one of those days. But it's Friday, so I got the weekend to look forward to. And and of course I got this I'm looking forward to big time. So this is pretty cool. I'm shaking it like a kid on Christmas morning. Oh, now you're going to talk about food? And I'm starving. That's funny. You made buffalo chicken salad. That sounds really good. Buffalo chicken, is that... do you remember Domino's Pizza made a buffalo chicken pizza a couple years back? I don't know if they still make it or not, but that was delicious. But yeah, buffalo chicken on anything, including salad... Could it be like would it make it a buffalo Caesar salad? Because I think when you put chicken in a salad, it becomes a Caesar salad, so it'd be a buffalo Caesar. I don't know. The things we talk about on here, right? But that's why I like to go on early. Gives us a chance to just talk about whatever. Shoot the bull, so to speak. Let me get my computer up and running here. It sounds good, actually. Well, anything sounds good right now. We got home, and I was hoping to watch your show, Chuck. And literally, we got home with the grandkids, and my wife checked the diaper bag that my daughter had sent with us, and it had clothes and wipies and all these extra formula, but no diapers whatsoever. So my wife's like, "Can you run to the store real quick and get some diapers?" So I ran up to the grocery store, and I just got home. So I have not seen your video. Ah, that's cool. My lunch day pasta with chicken. Oh, so everyone's having chicken. That sounds really good, actually, Chuck. I may let me mention that to my wife if she's interested. I'll have you maybe send me the recipe if you don't mind. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Steve, I've not sent your cards out yet, but I did sign one of them for you. I felt kind of guilty signing a Gary Carter card, but I know you had requested it, so I signed it. So that'll be coming. Forgive my procrastination on it. I'm still a little bit winded, guys. I just got home and ran up the stairs and got things plugged in and set up for the show, so... hey there, Donald. Yeah, Donald, I was just saying I've not seen Chuck's video yet, so talk about it all you want. I just don't spoil anything too much for me because I want to watch that as soon as I finish my stream. In fact, I got to go back and watch the end of your stream, Donald. I did not see what was in those 2 packs or 3. I don't even know how many packs you opened at the end. So, and it was cool to see SSP. That was awesome to see him show up in your stream, Donald. That was fun. You're 2 minutes. Yep, it's 2 minutes now, but I came on about 3 minutes ago. So I think I came on 5 minutes early or so. But yeah, Donald, I'll be honest with you. Most of what you saw me chatting with earlier today, that was all my wife's doing. She was typing what I told her to type. I was driving down the road. But we had some errands to run this morning. Then we had to swing by and pick up the grandkids. And then got on the highway. Traffic was bumper to bumper. Then my wife saw a yard sale we had to stop at, so we started doing yard sailing. It was just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, you did 3-packs. Okay. I voted for Chicago for something, and I don't even know what. That's what I got to go back and watch. Chuck said vote for Chicago. Then Chuck said my grandkids voted Chicago. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're voting Chicago. I don't know what it was for, but I'm sure it was something interesting. So let's see, I got another minute to go here before I start cracking open. But so this is the box we're going to save to the end. This will be our grand finale, but you can see who that's from. The one and only Chuck Dupree. So we'll finish with that. But you guys might recognize something new here. I've got my traditional 2019 box of... no, this is 2018. I'm sorry, 2018. But this is the new, and I don't know what year it's stamped on this yet. But it's the new 80 card pack, and the box is the same size. This way, I don't know about this way. Yep, they're equal size this way. So it's the same size box with 20 cards less. So why should I be excited about that? Woohoo! Something new. It's less for my money. But I guess I'm excited because it's something new. It's probably, the only difference is the box design. It actually very more similarly resembles the 2020 boxes, but this still says 1 and 4 contain a hit. So let me see what you guys are saying. Haley Deegan card 2 and 2 TTM backed. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Cardinals fan. Congratulations. You will see on the details just before the pack openings. Okay, I'll have to go back and check that out. It's better than the first one I sent. It's got some weight to it, that's for sure. And so, I'm excited. I'll tell you, I'm really excited to go back and check and see what Left Behind put in that Fairfield box for you. I'm looking forward to that. So, again, let me poll the audience here and see what you guys think. Should I be excited about a new Fairfield product considering it's 20 cards less for the same amount of money? Should I be excited? I wonder if the quality of cards is the same, if it's still 80s and 90s predominantly junk, or are the hits going to be better hits? Are there more modern cards? By modern I mean 2018, 2019s. I don't know. I've not seen anybody open this stuff yet. So, and I did pick this up at my local Walgreens. So, hopefully I can pull off my next plan. Ooh, what's your next plan? Well, hey, Chuck, not having seen your video yet, it obviously was a success because it uploaded and Donald got it to play. So that's half the battle right there. Trust me. When you first start out, just making sure the videos work is a struggle. At least it was for me. But was it successful in your eyes? Did you enjoy it? Are you going to want to do more? Is it something that you can find yourself doing repetitively now? Maybe on a weekly schedule or something? And I know it was a regular upload, maybe live streaming down the road sometime. Just curious what your thoughts are now that you've actually done it. It took forever. Yeah, Chuck, when I do my uploads, I typically will do the upload in the evening just before I go to bed. And then hopefully by the next morning, it will have finished. Literally, I've had some uploads take all night long. Uploads are super slow. So don't think it's your system. That's just YouTube in general. That's just the way it is. All good. I'm glad, Chuck. I'm really glad to hear that. It was interesting, I will admit. When I was driving, I had Donald's stream Bluetooth to my car radio. So me, my wife, and the grandkids were listening to Donald's stream. And this may sound kind of weird, and forgive me for sounding kind of creepy, but hearing your voice through Donald's stream was very interesting because, we always wonder what people sound like. I had no idea what your voice sounded like. So that was pretty awesome to actually hear Chuck Dupree speak. Hopefully you weren't using one of those Darth Vader masks where it changes the pitch or something. But that was pretty cool. So, Anyway, it is now past 3 o'clock. I'm actually gone way beyond my starting time. So, Chuck, I'm going to set this aside for the time being and then get into my Fairfields. We're going to start out with the traditional one and then see how this ranks compared to it. So I'll set that right there. So we'll get right on into it now. See, it shows I got 7 folks watching, 3 thumbs up. If I could get more thumbs up, that'd be awesome. I try to hit that magic number of 10. I know that's what we all shoot for because apparently YouTube will start recommending your video on other people's channels if you hit the double-digit mark. So that's kind of our goal, is always to get 10. I'll do mail days and periodic pack rips for a bit, then maybe do scheduled. That's awesome, Chuck. Yeah, I mean, don't overdo it. Obviously, you don't want to burn yourself out by trying too much too soon. But I'm glad and I'm honored that you chose my box to to start out with. But that's pretty awesome. Okay, so here we go. This is our 2018 box, dated September 24th, 2018. I think that's a common date, the 24th of September. And the reason I show those guys, one, it's as a reference, but 2, I wonder if it's a regional thing. Like when Fairfields, when they build the boxes up and send them out for distribution, do they send like the first, 1 week they send to the West Coast, another week they send to the East Coast? So it would make sense that all the West Coast boxes have the same dates on them, that sort of thing. That's why I like to check the dates. It's just a reference thing. Looks like we're going to have a Score 91 pack for our halfway point. That's another question. I'm curious to know what kind of packs are going to be in the new boxes, too. That'll be interesting to see. Nah, just fun stuff. That's what it's all about. If it ain't fun, then what's the point, right? So we're going to do the, do this stack last. So I'm going to set that aside. Let me turn the camera down. Make things a little easier to see. And it's easier. I can actually rest my arms on the desk. If I had the camera up, I'd have to hold my arms up, and that would get exhausting. So let's see. Yeah, I don't see any thick cards in this box yet, but we'll see. Maybe an auto or something. All right, so getting into it here, we're starting out with a Tigers franchise card. Franchise history. You guys know me and my Fairfields. Look at that. First 2 cards right out of the gate. Duplicate. Tigers franchise history. How about that? Right out of the gate. Huh. All right, we got Dave Righetti for the Yankees, Steve Sachs for the Yankees, Jesse Barfield for the none other than the Yankees. It's a Yankees box. Jim Leyritz for the Yankees. Willie Randolph for guess who? The Yankees. There we go. Juan Gonzalez for the Rangers. Juan Gonzalez. He's not a Hall of Famer, is he? I don't believe he is, but let me know if he is and I'll pull him back out. 2010 set for the duplicate. Is that 2010? Oh, it is, wouldn't it? Yeah. Donald would know. He just opened up about 660 of these the other day on his channel. But you're right, Donald. That's a 2010 card. No more Matt Noakes. I know, right? There's a Gerald Young for the Rockies. And, oh my goodness, Donald, check it out. It's a team card for none other than the Seattle Mariners. Okay, Juan is not. Thanks, Chuck. That's a beautiful card, actually, Donald. That's a nice one. Hey, John. Thanks for jumping in. Cardinals fan open 2020 Prism NASCAR 7 Haley Deegan. Nice. I saw she uploaded a video the other day. She ran her first truck race. I think in Kansas Motor Speedway. She finished 16th out of 36, I believe. So she's well on her way to making it to the big time. I'm impressed. At first I thought she was just a novelty. But I saw her, when I knew she was the real deal, was when I saw her run a sprint car on dirt. And that's when it proved to me she's a real driver. Real drivers can run sprints on dirt, so that's awesome. There's Billy Ashley for the Dodgers. Andy Hawkins for the Padres. Hensley Mullins for the Yankees. Mike Brumley for the Padres. Mark Kubica for the Royals. Sean Casey for the Indians. You owe Donald 5-cent royalties for this. Oh, Chuck, or John, I thought he had to pay me for saying it. That's why I keep saying it, because I thought I was earning a nickel every time I said it. Oh, you got one from Left Behind? That's cool. Yeah, Chuck, sprint car racing is my all-time favorite. I used to be a NASCAR fan, and I still am a quasi, but when it comes down to it, the wing sprints, like the World of Outlaws, I will go every year and watch them when they come down to Vegas to race. If you've seen it in person, you understand it. Oliver for the Rangers. Bill Wilkinson for the Seattle Mariners. That'll be a nickel, Donald. John Fishman 555 Super Chat. Virtual. Wonder what that means. Rob Deere for the Brewers. Eddie Zambrano for the Cubs. Tommy Green for the Phillies. We've got a Lee Gutterman for the Yankees. Shelly Duncan for the Yankees. I ought to know that name, but I don't know that name. Interesting. David Shelly Duncan, born in Tucson in 79. I'm going to have to hold on to that card. Talk to my family about that. See if they know anything about him. A bunch of backwards cards here. They're all backwards. With a few exceptions. Not many exceptions. All right, now I'm going to turn the whole thing over and go this way. Okay. Greetings. I just confused Kevin. Well, that ain't hard to do. Hey, Chuck. That's interesting you mentioned Rich Vogler. The year before his accident, I got to meet him in person at a midget car race down in Yuma, Arizona. He came out, and there's a speedway just south of Yuma on the Cocopah Indian Reservation called Cocopah Speedway. And I was a young kid at the time, obviously, based on the year, but Rich was out running a midget race, and I got to meet him in the pits and shake his hand. And it was the next year where we lost him. So that's very interesting you brought him up. That is really cool. I mean, it's sad, obviously, but it's cool that we had that connection, and you brought it up. Yeah, boy, I just had a whole rush of memories go through my head there, Chuck. I appreciate it. That was fun. Good times. Ed Romero for the Red Sox. Ray Searage for the White Sox. Hey, it's Kirk Gibson on an 84 Tigers OPG card, nonetheless. That's something. I want to set that one aside. He was my favorite. I can't disagree. I can't disagree with you. Hey, Chuck, now that I know you're a sprint car fan, I'll reach out to you later because I still follow sprints, and I got some stuff to share with you on that note. So we'll talk. Spike Owen for the Yankees. Longest game, World Series Yankees card. 12 innings, 10 pitchers, 4:51 on the clock. Wow, almost 5 hours. Interesting. First game of the 2000 series. Interesting. Keith Kaufman. I don't know that name, John. Maybe I should, but I don't. Ruben Rivera for the Yankees. William Pennyfeather. I have never heard of him. Interesting. William Pennyfeather. Hubie Brooks for the Mets. Brian Fisher for the Yankees. Keith Miller for the Mets. David, get back there. David Kageman Cecchini? Cecchini or Gavin? Gavin Cecchini, I'm not sure how to say it, for the Mets. Chris Jellick for the Tidewater Tides. Jose Lind, second baseman, for the Pirates. Jared Washburn for the Angels. Don Schultze for the Mets. Doug Jennings for the A's. John Smiley. I pull that card a lot. For the Pirates. Brian Harvey for the Angels. Yankees, Greg Kaderet. Doug Drabeck for the Yankees. Jay Bell for the Pirates. Let me set that one aside. He's a TTMer. Chris Duncan and Shelly Duncan are brothers. I did not know that. Okay. Keith Kaufman ran Outlaws. Interesting. Oh, cool. So, John, are you a sprint car fan too? Have we piqued your interest? Kevin McReynolds for the Mets. Another Keith Miller for the Mets. Oh, I missed this card backwards. So we got a J.J. Hardy. These are more modern day. J.J. Hardy for the Orioles. We got a David Bodie. Or Boat, I'm not sure. For the Cubs. Arodys Vizcaíno for the Braves. And a J.P. Crawford for the Mariners. There you go, Donald. And a Luis Perdomo for the Padres. So, Padre pile, Mariner pile. Yeah, my family, believe it or not, actually has ties to the sprint car world going back to the 60s, back when my grandfather raised his family, my mom, his daughter, in Ohio and the Pennsylvania area, and they used to travel around that part of the country to sprint car races because my grandfather helped work the pits for one of the local sprint car drivers out of Ohio. Oh, that's cool, John. That is cool. That's a great way to grow up. I grew up at the dirt track myself. So anyway, we have a Series 2 91 score pack. And I'm not sure if I've opened up Series 2 before. I'm sure I'll recognize it once I see it. And I probably ought to keep my eyes open for an insert card somewhere in the middle that's going to fall out. There it goes. I had to help it along. There we go. 44. Brown's debut. Interesting. Ever go to Bedford Fairgrounds? Well, I didn't grow up there, so I don't know the area too well. I remember, was it Longhorn, something like that. And Reading, Pennsylvania also was a track name that I used to hear a lot. Okay. Well, I'm sure you're familiar with Reading, Pennsylvania. There was a popular track there, and then Langhorne. Okay, it is Langhorne. Thanks, Chuck. Yeah, I've got in my family collection of home videos. I've got some home videos of the Bettenhausens, the Andrettis. Sammy Sessions, I think is his name. Those are the names that are in our the Rutherford, Johnny Rutherford. Those are the names that I grew up listening to from my grandfather and my mom, because they would follow them around that part of the country. Ruben Sierra with the Rangers, Mark Williamson with the Orioles, Julio Franco with the Rangers, Steve Olin for the Indians, Luis Quinones for the Reds, Danny Heap for the Red Sox, Mark Grant for the Braves. Mark Grant. He was a Padre. Yep, shows him there. Padres, 88, 89, and 90. He's now their announcer. So I'm going to set that one. I'm going to put that in my Padre pile just because. Don't go to Reading after night. Okay. That's funny. Yep. Langhorne's popular track. The Andrettis do live in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. Yep. You met Mario. I got to meet him too, Chuck. Probably close to 10 or 12 years ago myself. Okay, Cardinals fan, you just brought up what I was going to reach out and talk to Chuck about. Yeah, Tanner Holmes is well worth your while, Chuck. If you haven't gone to his channel, Go to Tanner Holmes' YouTube channel. Thanks for bringing that up, Cardinals fan. He's 17 years old, I think. Runs out of Southern Oregon. And phenomenal racer for his age. The Unsers. Yep, I remember that. Yep, before they went IndyCar racing. Yes. Yeah, definitely check him out, Chuck. His channel is fun. I think I've seen every episode. His sister, Carly, just started racing, and she's only 14, I believe. She started racing sprints. He runs the 360s, by the way. Rob Ducey for the Blue Jays. Ed Vosberg for the Giants. Rodney McRae for the White Sox. There you go, Chuck. And Barry Bonds' Fathead card. I'm sure somebody would appreciate that. Eric Christopherson for the Giants. Scott Scudder for the Reds. Dale Murphy for the Phillies. Ben McDonald for the Orioles. And our last card is a Tim Burtsis for the Reds. So I'm going to call that Barry Bonds' Fathead probably the hit of the pack. I am too, Chuck. You make me. I got my Mario Andretti autographs. That was the normal size of the. That's a good one, Chuck. Oh, that's the quote of the night right there. That's gonna be hard to beat. That wasn't a fathead. So okay, I'm gonna take a step back for a second and tell you guys this quick story. So I did get to meet Mario Andretti again, maybe 10 or 12 years ago. He actually flew out to Yuma, Arizona for some special event. There was a car show, and he was the Grand Marshal, so he flew out and made a guest appearance. But he did an autograph session, and in anticipation of his coming, I wanted to get some photographs signed by him. And 99.9% of the people in line had photographs of him driving an Indy car. Some of them had him back in his 1969 winning car. Some of them had photos of the more modern Kmart, black and white Texaco Kmart car. And that was the majority of the pictures that people were getting signed. Well, I went way back and I found photographs of him racing sprints back in the 60s. And so I printed up those pictures on photograph paper, and those are what I had him sign. And as people were shuffling their cards to him and he was signing them, he got a sprint card picture from me, and he stopped and he just stared at it. And you could see the nostalgia in his eyes, and his memories were spinning back to the 60s. And he looked up at me and he had a smile, Chuck, that was to die for. That made it for me, just his acknowledgement of me appreciating his sprint car driving. Because if you ask me, real drivers know how to drive on dirt. Anybody can drive on pavement. It's the dirt where the what do they say, the foam rises to the top. Dale Jarrett, I would root for him. I wasn't a fan, but I wasn't against him either. You have a picture of Joe Gibbs holding you? That's cool. Chuck, you got two Mario. Okay, you know what, Chuck? I think you ought to do a video on that, and I'll do a video on mine. How's that? My next Fairfield Friday, I will try to, if I remember, to break out the photographs and show you guys those autos. That sounds fun. Hey, Frank, how you been? I know, right, Chuck? That's you're quoting the movie Cars there. Turn right to go left. All right. I'm sure all the non-racing fans are like, okay, Kevin, get on to the cards. But I could talk about racing for hours. Atlanta Braves team card. That's pretty cool. It's got Chipper Jones on the front there. That's awesome. Steve Bedrosian for the Giants. Greg Harris for the Padres. Todd Burns for the A's. Dave Martinez, that's pretty cool. You guys might recognize him as the coach of the Nationals, which is ironic because the Expos became the Nationals. Yeah, I'm glad you made it too, Frank. Frank, I shared that video, the most recent one you did with the hairstyling, to my daughter, and she just laughed. She said she sympathized with your cousin because of those hideous styles that she was having to know about. Hey, there's Ron Hassey for the White Sox. Pretty cool. Greg Harris for the Padres. Ron Washington for the Twins. Bob Stanley for the Red Sox. There's Kevin Ward for the Padres. Hey, Ken, how you been? Long time no see? My fellow, I shouldn't say fellow, no offense, but my resident Rockies fan. Yeah, the editing was good. How you chop those hairstyles and put them onto your head, that was beyond my abilities, that's for sure. Terry Pendleton for the Cardinals. Daryl Hamilton for the Brewers. Yeah, Chuck, that would be fun. Just like an open line Friday, right? Where you just call in like Rush Limbaugh does, just whatever you want to talk about. Pete O'Brien for the Rangers. Brett Boone for the Reds. Donovan Osborne for the Cardinals. Mike Capel for the Cubs. And Drew Hall for the Cubs. Okay, we got a Jose De Jesus for the Phillies. And a Mike Bell for the Braves. Mark Whitten for the Cardinals. Kev, who do you think will win the World Series? I say Rays in 6, but I'm rooting for the Dodgers. Yeah, Frank, I've not made a prediction because I don't have a clue. I saw the Dodgers pretty much dominated the first game, and then the Rays dominated the second. So I think it's a toss-up. I really do. I think it comes down to the opening inning pitching is kind of what sets the tone. So I think whatever team comes out dominating from the mound early on pretty much will set the tone for the rest of the game. So I think the coaches really need to analyze who their starting pitchers are. And don't just throw anybody in there knowing you can swap them out, because that doesn't always work. Because it's a mindset thing. And as much as I kind of like Dustin May as a person, but he has not been doing it in the playoffs. It's kind of sad to see that. There's a new Smyrna Speedway. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Game 7s are fun, and it might if they win back and forth, that's going to force a 7. And if that holds true, then that means the odd number would go to the Dodgers because they won Game 1. So there you go. That's my rationale. So Dodgers in 7. There you go. Fred McGriff and Ron Gant and Dave Justice. That would, I know Ron Gant TTMs, but if you could get the other two guys to do it, that'd make for a pretty cool TTM. I'm going to set that aside just in case that comes up. Ray Quinones for the Seattle Mariners. Actually, there, that pile. Jeff Russell for the Rangers. Jose Cruz for the Astros. Bob Horner, that's an O-Pee-Chee card for the Braves. Tom Herr for the Cardinals. And here's a Fleer Tradition. Was that? Yeah, Tradition card. That's a glossy Fleer. You don't see too many flossy Greers. Flossy Greers. Glossy Fleers. There's a slip of the tongue. Rafael Belliard for the Pirates. Craig Wilson for the Pirates. Pat Clements for the Pirates. Oh, this is a cool one. Check this out, guys. It's like a 3D textured card for Carlos Garcia for the Pirates. Flossie Greer. I'm trying to think. What's the term I struggle with? Oh, when they say to flip the switch, like if you're going to turn a light on, you say flip the switch. I, for some reason, say switch the flip. I'll tell my kids, hey, do me a favor, go over and switch the flip for me. They'll be like, what? I'm like, switch the flip. I mean, flip the switch. That's a little nuance of mine. There's Ronnie Williams on a Bowman First Chrome card. That's pretty cool. Ooh, Donald's going to like this one coming up. Rafael Belliard for the Pirates. Check this out, Donald. Topps Chrome, Mike Zunino. Now Ken's going to remember that one forever. A Flossie Greer. Oh, my goodness. That's a beautiful card, Donald, at Zunino. Junior Ortiz for the Pirates. Nate Freeman for the Athletics, rookie card. Don August for the Brewers. Tim Leary for the Reds. Mariano Duncan. No relation to Shelley Duncan, I don't suppose. Scott Bradley for the Mariners. Donald. Guy Hoffman for the Reds. Justin Upton for the Braves. Teoscar Hernandez for the Astros, first Bowman. I don't think we're going to get any Diamondbacks cards in this. Joe Ross for the Padres, Bowman. And here's a Yasmani Grandal for the Padres on a Topps Heritage 2014. That is a beautiful Ronnie Williams. Mike Zunini, I don't have his rookie, so that's cool. Zunini rookie sweetness. Let's get these cards turned around here. Okay, we got a Lonnie Chisenhall for the Indians. The way they got Indians makes it look like Kindians or Cindians. Donald's wife plays for the Cindians. I'm sorry, Donald. That's just a play on names there. Jake Reed for the Rangers. No, the Twins. I'm sorry, for the Twins. Hunter Harvey for the Orioles. First Bowman for Sal Romano for the Reds. Ricky Nolasco for the Twins. And our final card is a Matt Dominguez for the Astros. So there we have it. There's our 2018 box of Fairfields. And now we're going to move on to the brand spanking new 80 count box. Again, I shouldn't be excited about less cards for my money, but it's just something different. Something different for sure. So let's just go ahead and get ripping into it. I want to read the date on this one without a doubt and see what day it shows. But they still use the same boxed opening style from the bottom. Remember, always open your Fairfields from the bottom. Okay, that's interesting. It looks like a July of 2020. Looks like 7 of 20. The Cindians. There you go, Donald. The Cindians. Okay. Well, I think it's looks like a 1990 Donruss. Now, how did they... I'm going to try to figure out how they got less cards in the same box. Oops. Because the box sizes... I thought there may be like an insert or something, but there isn't one. How many are the stack sizes? This is not going to be a fair comparison because I took a lot of cards out of this one. They feel about the same. Yeah, and this has 20 cards less, or this has 20 cards more in it, so minus the ones I pulled. Let me see how many I pulled. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I pulled 21 cards out of this stack here. And they're about equal. So that makes sense. This has... So these are just crammed in there tighter is what it is. That's all it is. So is it going to be a Donruss 90? Sure enough. So I'm not going to say the quality of the insert pack has gone up any. But we'll see if maybe we get a hit or something. Looks like we're going to have about the same type of cards. So here we go. The brand new 2020 debut on the 80 count box. Okay, we got Mark Salas for the Yankees. Troy Neal, rookie card for the Athletics, Donruss 92. Randy Hennis for the Astros. Jim Poole for the Dodgers. Craig Greback for the White Sox. Steve Decker for the Giants. Greg Hibbert, another White Sox card there, Chuck. Mike Gallego for the Athletics. Mark Carrion for the Mets. Julio Franco for the Rangers, league leaders card. Wes Gardner for the Red Sox. Thicker cards, I suppose. I wish, Donald. Yeah, that's how they make up for it. They're all relics and autographs. Better chance at a D-backs card being... That's true, Chuck. Good point. 87 was... Fleer was hard to find when it came out. Tops was all over the place. Or maybe not. They look the same. They do. Hey, NCJ. Yeah, I'm seeing the same stuff here. Domingo Ramos for the Mariners. Got a Luis Salazar for the Padres. Tops 89. Steve Sachs for the Yankees. Tom Gordon for the Royals. And another Steve. Look at that. There we go. The new 2020 box is still giving you duplicates. Steve Sachs, 1989 tops. Tony Pena for the Cardinals. Lance Parrish for the Phillies. Bill Dolly for the Cardinals. Oh, nice. Check that out. Back-to-back. I shouldn't say back-to-back, but very close. Duplicates. Nice. Nick Punto. Nick Punto for the Dodgers. I'm glad the N is there. I almost said something I shouldn't say. Nick Punto, which means point in Spanish. Grady Sizemore. Was that the... Boston. Red Sox. Duh, it says Boston in the corner. Okay, we got Kevin Russo for the Yankees. Rookie card. We got a LJ Hose for the Orioles. Rookie card. Jose Valverde. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, check this out. Yep, Jose Valverde, former Diamondback. He's with the Tigers here, but he was with the Diamondbacks. Jose Valverde was called... This is kind of funny. They called him the Big Papa Grande. That was his nickname, Papa Grande. And most people would be like, yeah, the Big Daddy, Big Daddy, Papa Grande. But in Spanish, and this is something my wife pointed out to me, Papa is dad, daddy. Papa, if you accent the second A. But when you say Papa, with the accent on the first A, it means potato. Like a bag of potatoes would be a bolsa de papas, a potato bag. So when people were shouting Papa Grande, they were calling him the Big Potato. So that's just sort of a funny little nuance there. But I'm going to set that one aside in my novelty pack. Stack. Brian Pena for the Tigers. Duplicates, double, dual, triples next. I know, right? Oh, the first Bowman, the Teoscar Hernandez, was that his first Bowman? I didn't even notice that. See if I can find that one. Teoscar. That's just a fun name to say, Teoscar. Where are you at, Teoscar? I know I saw it. Am I just missing it? I know you guys are yelling at your monitors right now. No! The other pile! Yeah, the Big Potato, I know. That's what they were saying, and they had no idea what they were saying. That's the funny part. Oh, was it the first box? It was the end of the first box, probably. There it is. Yep. Tell you what, I don't know much about him, but if it jumped out at you, then it's worth noting. So I'm going to sleeve him up. Nice. It's a gorgeous card. That's a good looking card. All right. Getting back into it here. We got a Carlos Ruiz for the Phillies. There you go, Ken. Adam Ottavino for the Rockies. I don't think it would have said rookie card, so it's not as rookie. But nonetheless, that's a nice Rockies card. Matt Albers for the Indians. Cody Satterwhite for the Tigers, first Bowman card. Kyle Jensen, first Bowman. Oh, did he? So he's with the Blue Jays now, huh? What year was that card here? His rookie year was 2015, so he's in his, what, 5th or 6th season now, I guess? Cool. Yunel Escobar for the Rays. Jason Castro for the Twins. Russell Martin for the Blue Jays. JP Audensibia. Interesting, for the Blue Jays. Oh my goodness, look at the warp in that card. Wow. Eric Ibar for the Angels, Topps Chrome. Can you guys see the curve? The curve? Wow. That's really something. That Punto was in the World Series championship game, huh? He 2011? Cool. These are they're only 2014. They look very similar to the 2020s. Adam Dunn for the White Sox. Boy, it's hard to put a card on top of that springboard Eric Ibar card. Carlos Ruiz for the Phillies. Travis Wood for the Tigers, and Nico Goodrum for the Tigers. So that wraps up our first half of the newest Fairfield release. Okay, where's my Donruss pack? There it is. Donruss 9090. 9090. 1990. I'm tired and hungry, folks, so just bear with me. That card is wicked curved. Yeah, that card looks like a Kershaw curveball, doesn't it? All right. Got the catch-up cards coming up here. Puzzle piece for Carl Yastrzemski. Your St. Louis Cardinals. There you go, Cards fan. These are the catch-up cards. We got Rick Mahler for the Reds. Mike Scioscia for the Dodgers. Boom! This is for Donald. Bell ringer for sure. Cal Ripken, All-Star card. Congrats there, Donald. Got Darnell, followed by a Mariner. How about that? Double congrats, Donald. Darnell Coles, sorry. Darnell Coles. Melito Perez for the White Sox. There you go, Chuck. Mike Stanley for the Rangers. I don't think we got any Ranger fans in here. Marquise Grissom for the Expos. We got check that out. I just saw it. Ken Griffey Jr., Donald. Ken Griffey Jr. Interesting. It's only one-sided. So, that's cool. I'll set that card aside. Greg Gagne for the Twins. Jose Canseco. Very nice. For somebody. Terry Kennedy for the Giants. Dave Clark for the Indians. Marty Clary for the Braves. Danny Tartable for the Royals. Javier Hernandez for the Blue Jays. And finally, Kevin McReynolds. That was our kind of sticky back card. Got some of the wax left on it from the wrapper, but not bad. That Canseco card, I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate it. And but that Cal Ripken is nice. Orange ketchup. If I had a curveball like that card, I might have gone further, Chuck. That's good. Yep, Cal Ripken Jr. All-Star card. Yep, King Griffey Jr. checklist, Diamond King checklist. Checklist for the win. And it is still free of check marks. That's true. Really? Isn't that something when the highlight card turns out to be a checklist? All right, moving on. Maybe a chance for a hit. Looks like we got a bunch of similar style cards there right in the middle there. And a bunch of 89 Fleers here too. We got Kent Urbeck for the Twins, Dave Bergman for the Tigers, Rick Rhoden for the Yankees, Dave Stewart for the Athletics, Bill McGuire for the Mariners, followed by a Brian Williams for the Padres, Frank Tanana for the Rangers, Wally Backman for the Twins. Got an Ozzy. Oh, no. Oh, okay, you've got two. Jim Rice and an Ozzy Virgil. 89 Fleer. We got a Seattle Mariner here. We got Rich Amaral, sorry. I'm sure Donald knows about him. And our Rich Renteria for the Blue Jays. No, Marlins, I'm sorry. Yep, Marlins. Boom! Check this one out, guys. John Smoltz, Hall of Fame pitcher for the Braves. I thought that Rice might have been one, Chuck, but I didn't want to embarrass myself and say it was and it not be. I shouldn't have second-guessed myself. Thanks for the confirmation. Smoltzy. Nice. And a Jay Bell. Set that one aside. Sean Abner for the Padres. Candy Maldonado for the Giants. Luis Alicia for the Cardinals. Shout out to Cards fans. Steve Finley for the Astros. Hey, there you go, Donald. Jay Buhner for the Mariners. Isn't he the one you called Bones? Jay Bones Buhner. And Doug Jones for the Indians. Bobby Bonilla for the Pirates. Mike Jackson for the Phillies. Luis Aquino for the Royals. Now here's a bunch of, wow, very similar cards. Josue Espada. Are these all minor league cards? Second base, they're called. Second base, SPs. These are from... Okay, the Oakland organization, and they're called the Rockhounds. Jose Espada for the Rockhounds. Omar Ortiz. Oh, part of the San Diego organization. Their team name is... It doesn't say. Ryan Mills out of the Twins organization. Kip Wells, Chicago. I don't know if that's Cubs or White Sox organization. David Eckstein, Boston. Adam Everett, Boston also. Darnell McDonald from Baltimore. Rob Bell out of Cincinnati. Jacques Landry out of Oakland. Ryan Bradley, I'm guessing New York since they're the Yankees. Yep. Cameron Reimers, probably Toronto. Yep. Okay, that was interesting. All minor leagues. Let me see. Buhner. I'm going to say second year. Chuck, and the reason is because his totals don't match his first year in the Mariners. So it looks like 88 might have been his rookie. It was a subset that year for Upper Deck. Okay, gotcha. Okay, it was the White Sox. I've never heard of any of those guys either. And what year were they? These were 1999. So if they amounted to anything, we would have already heard about them by now. So Chris Spear for the Giants. Somebody young. Dimitri Young for the Reds. That's one of those protective peel cards. Bill Duran for the Astros. Mark Portugal for the Astros. Brooke Jacoby for the Indians. Willie Upshaw for the Indians. And, nice. Finishing on a Juan Gonzalez embossed coin card. That is a nice one. I guess he's not a Hall of Famer, but that's still a very nice card for Juan Gon. So I'm going to set that one up there. So, pretty cool. I'm not going to say I'm overly impressed with the new product. It's just more of the same for for more money, because you're getting 80 cards for $5 instead of 100. But hey, you know what though? It's still fun. That's what I enjoy about all this. So I need to clear the board now, move things out of the way, because we've got a family mail call package coming here from Chuck Dupree, who's in the house. He's with us today. Oh, that's right. Ken, I'm glad you reminded me. Isn't that the, Pinnacle did that. In fact, Donald had a couple boxes of it. And sure enough, those are Pinnacle Mint Collection. Good call, sir. Thank you. That's right. Good recollection. I had forgotten all about that. So let me box some of these up, kind of make them disappear for the time being. Yeah, Cardinals fan. Yes. No Matt Noakes cards. Yep, I agree. Unless Chuck decided to be silly and throw some in, but I doubt it. All right. I like to box these up and just kind of organize them so they don't go spilling all over the place. Okay. Set that one aside. Set these guys aside. That's okay, Chuck. That's pretty cool. All right, so here we go, guys. If I had a drum, I'd be doing a drum roll. Family mail call from Chuck Dupree. I'm going to have to get my handy-dandy knife, which I always keep right here. Donald, I love what you did with yours. You got that Left Behind baseball hanging from the loop. All right. So without any further ado, I'm dying to get into this box. So, Chuck, I hope you're watching. The last time these contents were seen by human eyes were Chuck's eyeballs. I can't get over how quickly Left Behind, going both ways. The package I sent you and the package you sent me got here a day ahead of schedule. So, complain all you want to the Postal Service, but they're doing a good job. Oops. I knocked over Marte and Goldie. Sorry, guys. All right, I got some stands set up just in case. Put my knife away. I forget, Donald, how do you close these knives? Oh, there it is. Okay. Donald uses his knife more than I use mine, and I forgot how to close it, but I figured it out. Okay, here we go. Without any further ado, Chuck Dupree, special FMC. Is there an order to this? Oh, okay, I see one that says open last, so that one I will definitely wait on. Let me set all this stuff aside, just make sure there's nothing else in there. Okay, we're all good. Sometimes the UPS can do well. Yeah. I'd say they started slacking off a couple years ago, Donald. That'd be about the time I'd say they really got bad, huh? About the time you retired? Okay, well, I'm not sure what to open up first, but I know what to open up last. So, okay, I have no idea what that is, so I'm going to set that right there. Open last. So I'm going to set that right there so I won't forget. Let me turn this up a little bit. Okay, let me get some reveal cards to kind of cover stuff up with. 'Cause I want to enjoy every one of these. My goodness, I don't have a clue what that is, so we're gonna set that aside for now. You know what, Chuck? I'm gonna pull these out real quick. The Revelation of Jesus Christ, Disc 1 and Disc 2. I cannot wait to watch these, Chuck. These are special. I don't know if I remember you mentioning what they entailed, if it's a documentary or if it's preaching or if it's just a Bible study or what. But I anxiously await to throw those in the DVD player and start watching them. So thank you so much for that. And thank your mom too. I think your mom had something to do with it, or she had the discs or something. So let's do a reveal. Can I just go in this order, Chuck? The order in which they're sitting here. That's the card for your son. It's awesome. Oh, the open last one? Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember you mentioning that. Yes, the whole book of Revelation, hand-drawn in slides. Thank you for that. Got to run, Kevin. All right, hey, take care, Ken. Thanks for jumping in. Donald is sending some good vibes. Oh, the NFL one. Okay, so that's the last. I'll open that second to last. How's that? I'll open that second to last for my son, David. And then I'll open that one last for the stream. Okay, so with that, I'll just go run down the order here. Actually, these individual cards, I'm gonna hold them for a little bit. And I'm just gonna go through some of these singles first, if that's okay. I see a Chargers. Oh, Dave is going to love this. Dan Fouts. I also noticed a Tony Gwynn on the back. Cool. Do you see a theme here, guys? In baseball, I root for the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. In football, I root for the Arizona Cardinals and the San Diego Chargers. Now I know they're the LA Chargers, and that's a really tough pill to swallow. Believe me, that really irked me. But nothing I can do about it. So, but I still enjoy the history of them. Did I just catch a glimpse of something? Okay, that was wow. Okay, I'm gonna. Where's my reveal card? Let's do this. I think these are probably all going to be football cards. Okay, we got Dan Fouts for the Chargers. They all may be Chargers. I don't know. These are 2013 tops. So, that's interesting. They show his age at the time. He was 61 years old. But not when he was playing. That's for sure. Phillip Rivers. There we go. Didn't he go to Indianapolis, if I'm not mistaken? I liked Phillip as a person, but as a quarterback, I struggled to root for him, I'll be honest with you. I liked him being on the Chargers, but he had the funniest throw. It looked like he was throwing a shot put. He kind of pushed the ball instead of flinging it. The NFL one. It's 5. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay. So in other words, don't watch it just before I go to bed. Set a date aside to specifically go through that. Okay, got it. There's Phillip there. Cool. Antonio Gates, nice. tight end. Chuck Muncie, running back. I was going to say, that looks like an older image, older uniform. That goes back to the 80s. 81, I guess it is. This is a reprint from 2013, though. And another Phillip Rivers. I like the Rivers cards. I really do. 2011 Panini. So, awesome. Chuck, thank you. On behalf of my son, thank you very much. David will definitely appreciate these. And whatever that final thing is that is oh so intriguing. All right, what's going on here? Okay, I'm not going to risk. I'm just going to set them aside. All right, moving on to this pack here. No, wait. Oh, yeah, there's more. Duh, right in front of me. Okay. Boom. Now, I did take a quick sneak peek on the back. It's not an original, which I wouldn't expect him to do that. But that is the beautiful reprint of the 1979 Ozzie Smith rookie card with the Padres. This is a 2016 card. Is that not just gorgeous? Beautiful, beautiful card. I'm going to have to set that right there. Even though it's a reprint, that's still a hit. I watched it live in church once. We had 2 intermissions. Wow. Okay. I inherited a football card collection a few weeks ago. Early 90s stuff. Have to go through it. Cool. Early 90s. Boy, you could find some good stuff in there. Yeah, I agree, Frank. I wouldn't know much about them either. I do know the names, though, of the Chargers and the Cardinals. I actually grew up in a Cowboy household. My dad raised me to be a Cowboys fan, so in the 70s and 80s, I knew all the Cowboys back then. Okay, here we go, Chuck. You got Nick Nargavicius for the Padres. Ian Kinsler for the Padres. These are 2019 tops. There's another Nick Margavicius. A Heritage card, rookie. Boom, Chris Paddock, rookie, debut card. This guy is a beast. Next year, I still don't know the story, but they did not pitch him in the playoffs. And the Padres didn't make it very far in the playoffs. I don't understand their rationale behind it. He might have had an injury that I'm unaware of, but they really could have used him in the playoffs. Rich Rodriguez. Another Chris Paddock, rookie performers card. Pedro Avila, rookie card. Oh, throwback to 88, I believe. Shane Mack. Travis Jankowski, rookie card. What year is that? 2016. Okay, Gerald Clark, Fleer 91. Oh, an original 70. I'm guessing it's an original. Why would they do a reprint of Tucker Ashford? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Original 79. Awesome. I'm not sure if I've got that one or not. I probably do, but I'm going to check and make sure. I've got team sets of all the Topps cards going back to their first year of 69, so I just don't recognize the name. That's why I'm curious. Carmelo Martinez. A duplicate. We got a Fairfield duplicate of Tucker Ashford. That's pretty clever there. Thanks, Chuck, for that. That's awesome. Did not expect that. Gary Lucas, 1982? 81. I was off by a year. Plenty of Junior Seau cards, yep. Hey, Bibby Bobka. Bibby's here. Good to see you. Okay, Gary Lucas, 81. Got to remember that, 81. Luis Urias, rookie card, Donruss 2019. Boom! Check that out. Wow. Oh, are there a series of these? Oh my goodness, there's a third one. I had no idea. Are they numbered? Oh my goodness, this one is... Oh, it's a black border. Okay. This one is numbered 127 out of 299. But I was looking for the numbers on the back. Like that's 16, 26, and 15. Oh my goodness. Did they do like a series of that? Hey Chuck. You talk about perfect. So you just sent me these cards, right? I just got this from Ethan's sale last week. Card number 19. So I guess I can start a subset collection of these. I had no idea. So no duplicates. You sent me 18, 15, and 26. This one is numbered though. Wow. And I had a 19 already. That is cool. Cool. I didn't realize there was a whole set, so I'm going to have to work on that. Chuck Muncie, by the way, Penny's in the house, and that's amazing that she would know this. I wonder if she got some help. Chuck Muncie, where's that Chuck Muncie card? Chuck Muncie went to the AWC. That's, for those of you who are not familiar with the Desert Southwest, AWC is Arizona Western College. And I got to find that now. And that's very appropriate because I, too, went to Arizona Western College. All right. Where's he hiding at? The name does sound familiar. I saw something about Gary Lucas, too. Oh, you know Gary Lucas? He's a former coach. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Muncie was football. No wonder I couldn't find it. Thanks, Chuck. Oh, there it is. Chuck Muncie. Oh, the old card. I didn't say old guy. I said the old card. He's from New Orleans. Oh, he was born in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. College says he went to California. I'm guessing that was his senior year. AWC is a junior college, Arizona Western. So that's pretty cool. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I had no idea. Oh, Chuck, yeah, you didn't realize it was numbered. Well, and the funny thing is, I turned around to see if they were numbered as far as a series number. I wasn't looking for a numbered card, but I guess it would be because it's a black border. Yeah, look at that. 127 out of 299. And for that cause, I'm going to go ahead and sleeve him up. Let me get a new sleeve out. Chuck, I feel bad now. Do you? And I I know you're going to say no, but if you said yes, I wouldn't think twice. Would you want that card back since it's numbered? I wouldn't think any less of you if you wanted that back. You know, I'm going to sleeve all of them up. No chance. Okay. Hey, Ethan, I'm sorry. I somehow skipped over you there. I'm glad you liked my little jingle. I think you could do my jingle or the words I wrote to that song, but I would never dare say it. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. Check out Ethan's last karaoke song. He sang something, forgive me, something about a flame. I don't know the name of it, but it's an Elvis song, and it had such a catchy tune to it that I couldn't get out of my head. So I decided to put my own lyrics to it, and I talked about baseball cards. And I put it in the comment section on his video. So everyone needs to go check out Ethan's karaoke song from a few days ago. And then check out the comments and read my lyrics. They're corny, but they may make you chuckle. Ethan, we're doing great. In fact, we opened up the brand new, and I don't know if you've ever seen it, Ethan. Fairfield just released their new boxes, which I'm a little disappointed in that they are now 80 count boxes. They're not 100 anymore. They're 80 counts. And the quality was identical. I think I had a 1990 Donruss insert pack and nothing but the typical junk wax. But again, I'm not complaining. I love opening them. There's just no difference. That's my point. Other than you're getting less cards for $5. But maybe they're hurting for money. So there you go. I'm set. Those Padre Tatis cards are awesome. In fact, the numbered card, he's going in a sleeve right now. Oops, I pulled 2 sleeves. Nice. His latest flame, so I heard. Yeah, boo, 80 cards. Oh, Marie's her name. That's right. His latest flame. Yeah, it's numbered too, Ethan. It's black border. And I was just talking about you because I bought the one card from you in your sale, but this one's numbered 127. 127. This is the card I bought from you, Ethan. And then Chuck just sent me these 2, which are different variations of the set. So that was cool. And of course, the numbered one was because it's a black border. All right. We're never going to get through this stack. Time to go for the set. That's right. You and Chuck started me down that road. Penny says football. Yes. Yep. Chuck's the man. And get this, Chuck didn't even know he was the man, and he's the man. That's how big a man he is. I need a swig of water. My throat's stopping up on me. Hey there, Danny. Hey, Danny, earlier, if you may want to go back at the beginning, me and the guys were having a good talk about sprint car racing back in the old days in the Ohio, Pennsylvania area. And talking about when the Unsers and the Andrettis and the Bettenhausens and the Rutherfords and all those guys were running sprint cars. And what brought it up was we were talking about Haley. I saw her latest video. She ran a NASCAR truck on dirt. But I've also seen her run sprint cars on dirt. And to me, that's a sign of a true driver. So we were bragging on Haley a little bit there. Multiple 2 to keep one. Okay. That makes sense, baby. What makes it twice as hard, though, also. Adrian Morejon for the Padres. Prism. Nice. Rookie card. Boom. Check that out. Fernando. What does that say on the front? Scorching card. Fernando Tatis Jr. That is a beautiful flame. My goodness. Gorgeous. Stargazing Prism. Nice. You know, I've got so many Tatis cards. I need to just break down and start a PC for him. I do all my PC cards in binders. That way I keep them sorted and organized. And my Tatis, I have them in a box with a bunch of other Padres. I need to pull those out because I've got enough to start up a PC just on him. So I'm going to have to do that. There's Will Myers. That guy is a stud. He really is the real deal. He hits a lot of homers for the Padres. Josh Naylor, nice kid. I love that kid. I saw him at the end of last season. They brought him up. He did a great job for him. There's the Nelson Lamet pitcher. There's Adrian Munoz, rookie card on a turkey red. Gary Templeton, nice. Not to be confused with Terry Pendleton. Gary Templeton. There's Eric Cosmer. Ooh, nice. Is that an original? Oh, my goodness. Willie McCovey. 1976. My goodness. Wow. Look at that. Oh, man. I got to... That is awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Wow. Whew. Beautiful Dave Winfield. Upper Deck. Some sort of throwback. 1992. That's a beautiful card there. Another day. Is that... No way. Is that an original? That's an original. 77 Winfield. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Chuck. Whew. What's everybody saying? Hello, hello. With all the joking, you're going to PC old JT Snow cards. That's good. Yeah, Frank, that's a gorgeous McCovey 76. Bell Dog Bark. Bell Dog Bark. I always liked those then, and now it's the Nolan Suite. Yep. There's that Peel sticker protective coating card thing there for Tony Gwynn. I do not have this card in my collection. I guarantee I would remember that one for sure. I don't. And this one, I don't think I've got any Denny's cards. So that's a Denny's. Oh my goodness. Look, it's like a holographic. Oh, that's freaky. But cool. Tony Gwynn, Denny's card. Nice. Two Gwynn cards I do not have at all in my PC. Phenomenal. Boom. All right. How do you beat that? Well, you don't try. You just have fun with what you got. All right. Blue tape. Nice. That's the way to do it. It sure is, Ethan. Oh, ring the bell. Dog bark. Okay. There you go. I'm not going to do any dog barking for you, though. And awesome. Glad you need those. Yes, sir. I do not have those in my PC. Denny's good food. It is good food. Speaking of food, my stomach is already starting to grumble a little. I have been fasting all day. I've not eaten a thing all day long. So that sip of water that I took a little while ago was the first thing I've had in my belly all day. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, beautiful. Red, white, and blue prism for David Peralta. Just keep ripping. Okay, will do, Chuck. I don't think it's possible, but we can try. David Peralta. That is a beautiful rainbow prism card. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Here's an old 86 checklist. Okay, there's a reason for it. It's probably not for any Diamondback players, right? You're going to make me study it? I'm looking. Okay. And let me hold it closer for you guys. Maybe you see something I don't see. Is Carter on it? I honestly don't remember. I don't see a Gary Carter. There's a Dave Winfield, Ripken, Henderson, Mattingly. Gary, there it is. Sorry, you're right. Absolutely right. Gary Carter, right there. Right at the top of my thumb. So, number 708. So, Chuck, with your approval, this card is going to go to Carter's kids. Are you okay with that? That's because when I set the Gary Carter checklist cards aside, they're for him. So he would appreciate this, obviously, a lot more than I would. Okay, yes, sir, you say. Got it. Will do. That'll go to Steve, and I'll make mention of that card for him so he knows where it came from. Mark Grace, nice. I've decided I'm going to start PCing Mark Grace. I've got so many Mark Grace cards. I'm going to start up a binder for Mark Grace. So thanks for help start that collection. Okay, here's a whole stack of cards in here. I should say a whole bag of cards. We got a Gypsy Queen, Ryan Roberts from 2012. Nice, that's a thick card too. Wade Miley rookie card for the D-backs. Kevin Cron, 2019. Merrill Kelly, rookie. Taylor Clark, rookie. All these rookies, nice. Christian Walker, awesome. Great first baseman. And Luke Weaver, awesome. He's done well for us this year. He did. Wilmer Flores. There's Merrill Kelly. And, oh, boom! Fogo Power de la Pica. Eduardo Escobar. De la Pica. When they asked him, so Eduardo, where'd you get all that power from? Oh, it's Fogo Power. You know what? I'm not going to fuss with trying to get those back in the bag because I'm going to take them out to sort them again later anywho. So I'll just leave them out. All right. Next baggie. Maybe some more. Looks like more Diamondbacks. Domingo Leyba. Rookie card. Very nice. Luke Weaver. There he is. He's actually my dad's favorite pitcher for the Diamondbacks. So shout out to Dad on that one. There he is. Nick Ahmed. Nick Ahmed. I believe it was on his Twitter account. I found it, but if you guys are interested, Chuck, you would be interested in knowing this. Chuck, try to find him on Twitter if you can. And I don't know when he did it, but he gave his testimony. And he tells of when he came to know Christ and got saved. It's a great little story. It's only a few minutes long. So if you can, look up Nick Ahmed's Twitter because he posted a video of his testimony. Well worth your time. There's Robbie Ray. Aaron Hill. Donald's got it. Fogo Power de la Pica. Donald even spells it right, too. There's Alex Young, rookie card. Boom! Gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. That is gorgeous. Pink border prism. Another Fogo Power de la Pica. That is worth displaying. That is gorgeous. Oh, nice. Zach Gallen's prism card. I don't think I've got this one either. Because I know I don't have the Escobar one. Gosh. Gallen looks so young from last year. He looks like a child. Yeah, Chuck. Definitely add Nick to your list. Luke Weaver is a former Florida State. I did not know that. And there's Domingo Leyba's rookie card from Prism. Nice. Another Gallen rookie from Diamond Kings. And a Madison Bumgarner. Cool. Hey, you know what? Archie Bradley, wrapping up there. So, I saw an interview with Zach Gallen earlier. I think before the season started this last year. And when Bumgarner came to the Diamondback facility to start practicing with the team, he went out and Zach was just enamored by Madison. Madison's like his role model on the mound. And Bumgarner needed to warm up, and he walked up, and Gallen was just sitting on the bench, and he said, "Hey, Gallen, you mind warming me up?" And Gallen's like, "Yes, sir." Like, he jumped up. He was so blown away that his idol had requested that he warm up with them. So that was a great little story I saw in that interview. Zach Gallen just loved being asked. It's not like Gallen walked up to Mad Bum and said, "Hey, do you need help?" Mad Bum turned to him, which was even more special for Zach. All right. Moving along here. We got a Seth Beer Bowman. I guess it's not his rookie because that's a 2020. His 19 would have been his rookie. Interesting. Oh, nice. Ketel Marte team captain scratch-off card. Nice. I I don't think I've got that scratch-off card. I've got very few scratch-offs. I don't think I've got that one. That'll go in my Cattell PC. I do PC Cattell, so that'll go in that binder. And my newest PC, Mark Grace, with the Iowa Cup. Is that like his pre-rookie? Like his prospect rookie? That is cool. Wow. Donald is asking which what? Sorry, Donald, I don't know what you're referring to there. Chuck, man, that's like Mark's rookie card, isn't it? Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. All right. Now we're getting on to some thicker stuff here. So let me see here. Let's slide an insert there because I don't know what all this stuff is. Yes, sir. Wow. Okay, well then that is a special card there. Thank you. In fact, I think, yeah, you mentioned you met him, right? He's a nice guy. I'm drawn to him. I like him for some reason. Even though he's gotten into some legal trouble, I like the guy. There's a spirit about him that I just it pulls me in. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna reveal this card. It says Johnson, so I'm gonna guess it's a Jimmy Johnson. That'd be NASCAR. Randy. And it's a Diamondback too. I was like, is it gonna be a Diamondback or a Mariner? Randy Johnson with the Diamondbacks. Allen and Ginter 2020. I don't think I've seen any 2020 Allen and Ginters yet, or at least held any. That is gorgeous. It's kind of like got a bluish tint to the edge. That is nice. Mark Race, pre-rookie card awesomeness. Yes. It was fun watching Ethan open football in his new video. Randy Johnson. People make mistakes and you learn from them and move on, which Grace has. Yep. Johnson. Typo-ness. I just opened that A&G Johnson last week. Oh, cool. Okay. Cool. Well, between me and Donald, you picked the right team there, Chuck. I'm just poking at Donald there. All in good fun. Nice. All right. Okay, next reveal. Let's see. We got a couple. Oh, my goodness. Some really nice cards here. Like really thick, clearly authentic, sealed. 2020. I don't have a clue. You know what? I think there's some see-through stuff going on here. I can see through the side of the card. Huh. It's a Diamondback. Is that Alex Young? Oh my goodness. Oh my word, Chuck. Are you kidding me? Certified autograph on a see-through Alex Young card. No way. Chuck, I don't know what to say, man. That is incredible. Huh. Well, front and center there, Mr. Young. Wow. Chuck, thank you so much. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Chuck says now the fun. Yeah, well, that's fun. It's always good fun. Oh, absolutely, Donald. Yep. Chuck Dupree, good job, buddy. Absolutely, Cardinals fan. You are absolutely correct. Wow. Now this card here says Topps Archive Signature Series, and it's sealed. Oh, I'm nervous to check this one. You don't have to say a word, but I will say thank you for everything. Oh well. Guys, do I even need to show any more? I'm getting okay. I'm not joking with you guys. It may be the fact that I've not eaten all day, but this emotional rush that I'm feeling right now, at this very moment, I'm getting lightheaded. Like, I'm serious. I need some water. Okay, guys, here we go. 1 of 1. Yonder Alonso with the Padres. 1 of 1. Oh my goodness. On card auto, 1 of 1. That's not even an eBay 1 of 1, Cardinals fan. That is a genuine 1 of 1. Like, that is a true. Oh my goodness. Chuck, I don't know what to say, man. I just don't know what to say. We haven't even got to this one yet. But I'm not gonna waste your all's time with all a bunch of mushy gush stuff. But guys, I really do not feel worthy of either one of those, let alone both of them, let alone all the other stuff. And I'm speechless. Oh, Chuck, man, oh, that's right, the NFL card. Sorry, yeah, last means last. You caught me. Thank you for that message there, Chuck. That means a lot to me. I mean, that far outweighs anything, any value that these cards may have, obviously, because our spiritual treasure is truly priceless, but we can put prices on material items, the physical stuff. And Chuck won't take offense when I say this, and the truth is, there will come a day when everything on this desk will burn up. That's just a fact. It won't exist. And if it happens after I leave, then when I leave this earth, these cards won't mean anything to me at that point anyway. But when Chuck says that I helped him spiritually, that means more to me than anything, because those are the treasures that we take with us into eternity and will never lose. So that compliment, Chuck, means the world to me. Bibby Bobka is a minister? I didn't know that. What kind of minister are you there, Bibby? I'm curious to know. That's really cool. Okay, I'm kind of getting my senses back now. I'm serious, guys. Things were spinning for a second. I'm probably just malnourished or undernourished or But that was an emotional gut punch is what that was. An emotional gut punch to the spirit. Wow. Okay, moving on. This is an NFL card. I have no idea what this is all about. A digital replay. I have no idea what this is. A motion vision. I don't have a clue. Chuck was trying to describe something. It's like a video card or something, but I don't know what that means. So let's just open and see what we get. Are you really a Southern Baptist minister, Bibby? Because you know I'm a Baptist preacher as well, right? Hey, CV baseball card collector. Bibby, I did not know that about you. Hey, it's a small world. My grandfather's word, Dad was, and I am sense. That's cool. Oh, you knew that. Okay. Well, I didn't know that about you. You were holding out on us. All right, guys. Here, I'm going to crack this open. I have no idea what's in here. A video card. What in the world is this? Oh my goodness. Can I take it out to see it better? Okay. The first and only film-based digital imaging technology to capture true motion. Digital replays are manufactured by the Eastman Kodak Company and redeveloped with motion vision. This technology represents a quantum leap in digital imaging and is the only technology to capture true motion. And it's a Junior Seau. Of course, if anyone who knows anything about the San Diego Chargers knows that name. Oh, look at Seau taking that guy down. See the tackle? I'm trying to do it so the background light doesn't interfere. Look at that. Look at that motion. Boom. 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 Lenticular. Brothers, this is an awesome card community we have here. Amen, Donald. Amen. And on the back, what's going on here? I think it's just the back image. Yeah, it's the back because I see his name is spelled backwards. That is so unique, Chuck. I have never seen this before. That is true motion. Yeah. It's not like one of those little holographic cards where there's two pictures on one. This is a motion. There's true motion there. Hey, Cardinals fan, I am sorry to hear that, man. Are you okay? You were in a bad car crash? Any injuries or anything we need to be concerned about or aware of? I'll definitely put you on my prayer list. I haven't had to. Oh, man. CV, yes. I opened up the Fairfields earlier on in the stream, but you can go back and check that out. I opened up an old 2018 box and the brand new 2020s, which are the 80 count boxes instead of 100. Yes, no, okay. I've forgotten the questions, but I'll definitely pray for you there, Cardinals fan, that you heal up and all that is remedied. Okay, you're okay. That's good. It's my favorite sale I have in the 9,000s. My goodness. I have and had two. I can't stop rotating that. That is awesome. Okay. Like Charlton Heston says, my son's going to have to jar these out of my cold, dead hands. Chuck, he's going to love it. Thank you so much for that. Wow. I've never seen such a thing. I don't know. They should do more of those. I don't know why they don't. You found a gallery blisters at Walmart. In fact, Ethan, I think he just opened up that gallery box in a video yesterday. So they're starting to hit the market now. Good to hear it, guys. Good to hear everyone's finding stuff they like. All right. This is it. Grand finale. I keep saying this, Chuck. You can't beat stuff, but this is the last. I like those new rainbows, obviously, Ethan. The rainbow gallery. It's unique because it's like it's putting a modern twist on an antique-ish looking card, if that makes sense. It's like putting a colorful wavy wig on the Mona Lisa. You know, it's combining old and new in one. All right, now how can I open this without revealing it? Here's what I'll do. I'll do the back like so. Yeah, I like that, Cardinals fan. The main event. All right. All right, now let's see if I can. This is going to be like a Chinese puzzle there, Chuck, trying to figure out how to open this and not reveal it. I want to, oops, okay, sorry, tore that one just a little bit. I may have gotten the whole. Okay, I'm going to try to cover as I. This is tricky. This is tricky. Let's try this, and I'll just move the card down as I go. I'm going to just destroy the tape, Chuck, just because at some point I can't hold the tape any longer. This is tricky. Okay, I'm going to try to peel the back without looking. You went a little crazy. Yeah, you did, but it's fun. Believe me, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying the suspense. Where's my other reveal card? There it is. I need to cover the back because I'm going to flip it and see what the tape's doing here. Okay. I don't think I've let anything slip yet. I haven't revealed anything. I'm going by feel back there. Okay. Oh, there's another piece going up. Okay, I think I got the back or front. I don't even know which is which side. Okay. No, I missed a little bit on the bottom. Oh no, that is on this side. You guys laughing at me yet? Oh, we did it. We got it. We got it. All right. Now the trick is figuring out which is the front and the back. I'm showing just enough to see if I can figure out. Okay, I see a number. I see a number. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that's the back of the card. Would you all assume that that's a safe assumption? So this will be the front, and I see some writing here. I'm thinking it's this way. So I'm going to do a horizontal reveal from the top. Here we go. Drum roll. Red Sox baseball. That looks like Kurt Schilling. Ah, ooh, check it out. A relic of Kurt Schilling. Dual swatch. A Yankee. Oh my goodness, Diamondbacks. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh boy. Oh. Kurt Schilling, Randy Johnson, dual relic. Guys, if it weren't for these two, we wouldn't have won the 01 World Series. Okay, I don't typically read cards, but you have received a trading card with Kurt Schilling and Randy Johnson game-used baseball memorabilia. The memorabilia has been certified to us as having been used in an official Major League Baseball game. We hope you enjoyed this piece of MLB history as we continue to keep you as close as you can get. Enjoy your memorabilia card. Red Sox and Diamondbacks. Well, hey, that's a shout out to me and Ethan right there. He's a Red Sox fan. I'm a D-backs fan, obviously. Oh my goodness. No, Bibby, I didn't see a number on it. That is, what's the term that Donald says? Awesomeness. Awesomeness. Chuck. Oh. I recognized his face before I saw his name under there. Sorry about that light glare. Awesomeness personified. My goodness. Well, the little reveal trick worked. I was able to somehow successfully not reveal it till I had to. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these two guys out on the outer perimeter. I'm going to put the dual swatch in the middle. There. If you don't like it, you can send it back. Yeah, Chuck, I'm just not a big Schilling and Johnson fan, so yeah, I don't want it. Not. Oh, that is totally awesome, Chuck. You can only say thank you so many times, and it just kind of gets redundant. I just hope that my actions and my emotions show you my true appreciation for it, because I truly, truly do. I mean, it's not so much the items are mind-blowing, but it's, to me personally, Chuck, it's the thought behind them. It's the heart of the person that sent them. That's what means the world to me. Oh, I absolutely will, Chuck. I thank you. I look forward to it. And again, that honestly, that should be the most important piece of this package, is those DVDs. Let me let you in, guys. I want to share a little story with you. I told you we went yard sailing, and on the way home today, and we stopped at one final yard sale, and a lady had all of her stuff out on her patio, and on our way home, we stopped by the church real quick just to make sure everything's kosher at the church. Everything was, not messed with or anything. And we're driving home from the church, and we stopped at this yard sale. And she had a stroller, a baby stroller, which my wife it caught her eye. And I was looking at something else that caught my eye, and I saw a couple of Padre uniforms. Not originals, don't get excited, but Padre uniforms. Like, oh, cool. But the kids were getting fussy. It's like, oh, let's just go. So we got home. We came home, didn't buy anything. And a little voice inside of me. And guys, if you have ever reached out to the Lord in prayer, and you start to sense something, a little voice inside of you speaking to your gut. Some people call it their conscience. It's not a conscience. It's not even yours. It's God's. It's the Holy Spirit speaking to you. Something said, go back and get the stroller. And while you're at it, go ahead and get the Padre uniforms. Well, it's getting close to showtime, and I'm like, well, I want to grab a bite to eat and get ready for the show, watch Chuck's video. Well, then the wife called me and said, we got no diapers, so you need to run to the store. I'm like, So I grabbed my keys and wallet, ran out the door, and I said, you know what? I need to go back and get those jerseys in the stroller. So I decided to do that first. So I drove quickly back to that yard sale, and I grabbed the stroller, and I started looking at it seriously, and there were parts missing on it. Some serious parts. And I'm like, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. But I said, I turned to the lady, I said, I'll take the jerseys, though. She wanted $15 there were two of them. She wanted $15 for both. So I agreed, and I bought them. So I bought two, and I'll show you here in a second. And she said, so you came back? I said, well, we just live down the street. But I said, honestly, the first time we came by your yard sale, we were coming from church. And she said, oh, what church? Now, guys, whenever you tell somebody you go to church and they inquire about it, do not ever, 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 ever let that opportunity go to waste. So I told her, I said, well, it's the Baptist church right up around the corner there. She goes, I don't think I've seen it, but I know the street you're talking about. I told her what street it was. And I said, oh, well, do you already go to a church? And she goes, no. She said, I'm a believer and I have the faith, but she goes, I don't have a church. And I visited a lot of churches, but I've never found one that I'm comfortable in. And I just threw it out there. I said, well, you ought to come by and visit ours sometime. And she started showing genuine interest. So much so that she had to go get a piece of paper, write down our service times, when we preached, all the things about the church, the address. I ended up giving her a card to the church, which I had in my wallet, so she's got the address and phone number if she needs it. So anyway, she gave me her word. Of course, we've all heard it, but she gave me her word that she would be there Sunday morning. And it just so happens that I'm going to be preaching this Sunday morning in the pastor's absence. So I will have the opportunity, if she shows up, to preach the word to her. So with that, guys, I'm going to let you guys help me out. I would ask that you guys pray for me for this Sunday morning, that the Lord uses me as a tool to speak the right words to her for whatever she may be going through in life, because she did let me know that she got laid off from her job due to the virus, so she's struggling. And I want to have words of encouragement, but I also don't want to speak out of line. I need to speak the word, and the Bible is God's word, and I don't want to stray from that. So just pray for me that I would deliver the proper message to the proper people at the proper time. And so I would really appreciate any prayer and support from you guys. So yes, the Holy Spirit was moving. That little voice inside of me said, Kevin, go back and buy those jerseys. But it wasn't about the jerseys, guys. And it's the same way I feel about these baseball cards. These are just the material items that God has allowed us to enjoy because of its unification process. These cards unify fellow believers. A lot of you here, and I just found out about Bibi Babka. There's a reason that he's into baseball cards. There's a reason I'm into baseball cards. And it has nothing to do with the baseball cards. It has to do with a common link that brings brethren together. I truly believe that. Because of the baseball card community, I've met Donald, not only online, but face-to-face. Like, Donald and I have become very good friends. I've met Chuck, who I feel as dearly about as I would say Donald. SSP Jonathan, a fellow believer. He's ordained, if you can believe that. He's a man of God. Bibi Babka. It's just, you guys cannot overlook the obvious. You know, a lot of people say, oh, well, it's a coincidence. I'll be the first to tell you there are no such thing in this world as coincidences. A long time ago, somebody taught me to say, it's a God incidence. It's a God incidence, not a coincidence. So, guys, if you're out there listening and you're not quite sure what I'm talking about, if you're not a believer, if you've never truly accepted the Lord Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior, this is reality. What's happening right here at this moment on my channel is a testament, a true testimony as to God's, not only his reality, not only his existence, but his participation in this world. A lot of people say, yeah, I believe in God, but he's up there and we're down here. God is everywhere. God is here with us right now. And if you're a believer and you've accepted Jesus Christ, listen, guys, he is not only around you, he is within. The Bible says that our bodies are temples. Well, guess what? A temple is a place where God resides. In the Old Testament, God would reside on earth in the temple. God would reside in the holiest of holies, in the tabernacles. Our bodies are residences for God. So I should not be surprised that I experience all these miracles through the YouTube community, because God directed me down this path, and he directed you and you and you and you and you, and we all came to the same place at the same time. And it was not a coincidence. It's so we can encourage one another, so we can strengthen each other's convictions and beliefs. Remember, the Bible says we are to exhort one another. We are to strengthen and encourage. And that's what these cards do. Chuck, I love these cards. I absolutely love them. But what I love more is my brethren in the community. That you cannot put a price on that. So I need to slow down. I want to have some energy left over for Sunday morning. I don't want to use it all up today. But I'm sorry, I haven't even been looking at the chat, guys. I've just been going on here. But we're best friends, Cardinals fan. Amen. Absolutely. Getting the gospel bumps. Beyond understanding is what you get when you come to Jesus as you are. Yep. Jesus made us who we are, guys. We all have our individual idiosyncrasies, our own little nuances, our own little quirks, if that be the word. But we're all quirky. The Bible says we are a peculiar people. That is not an insult. That is a compliment. Because all of us, quote, peculiar people are going to reside in heaven for all of eternity with the Lord Jesus. Hey, if that's being peculiar, sign me up. A lot of these people that want to be cool instead of peculiar, they'll be cool for a season, but they won't be cool for long. So, guys, I need to step back, and I'm going off on a tangent. And this is the Holy Spirit moving within, guaranteed, guys. This wasn't my prerogative. Chuck's package definitely stirred the spirit. The emotions that came with it definitely, it worked out my spiritual muscles, and I had to release a little bit. So thanks for your patience and letting me go on that little rant. But it was fun. I love it. Pray for me, guys, that Sunday goes well. I'll let you all know next week how it goes. If I forget, please ask. Her name is Laura, by the way. If you guys want a name to pray for, her name is Laura, and she's gonna come visit our church. And I hope I preach the right words that she needs to hear. So that's what I need prayer for. So guys, I'm gonna sign off. I need to go downstairs and grab a bite to eat before I just absolutely collapse here on the floor. So thank you so much. I've still got 7 watching. That's awesome. And I noticed I got a thumbs down when I started preaching. So you know what? Whatever. Jeremiah got a lot of thumbs down when he preached. Amen? So I don't take offense to it. So Bibby's saying good night. Good night, everybody. God bless every one of you. Don't forget Sunday morning, if you have got a local church that is open, attend. It's important. So many people say, well, my church is inside of me. It's within my heart. My church is out in the desert, or it's in the forest when I go camping. That's my church. Read Hebrews 10:25, and then you tell me what a church is. Look it up, ecclesia, the Greek word for church. It's a local group of assembled group of believers. You can't have a church if you're not amongst fellow brothers and sisters. I'm just saying. Read Hebrews 10:25. Do not forsake the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is. And it says in the latter days, less and less people are going to do it. And guys, less and less people are doing it, indicating we are in the latter days. So I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much. God bless every one of you. I love you guys. Chuck, thank you again so much. I'm so glad I did yours after the Fairfield, because there's no way of topping this. No way at all. So with that, guys, I'm going to sign off. Have a great evening. God bless. Go get some dinner like me. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.